So welcome everyone, I'm Sam Palmer and welcome to the YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a bit of a different style of video and hopefully we'll never have to do it ever again, but I'm going to show you inside the Pacific Palisades, and there's a reason of it because I've got a development that we're going to see at the end of this video. But I want to show you what the state of the Palisades is right now, and we are literally at the entrance now. So you'll see we are on the flats of the Palisades, we are on Sunset Boulevard, and you will see really from here the absolute devastation that has come on. And this was all homes. As far as the eye could see were homes, and you'll see some of the construction that's going on, the lot clearing. This one here has been cleared. This is what we're on now, is literally my route to school with my kids. So a lot of my kids' schools, my kids' schools burnt down. Lots of schools in the Palisades, and you're probably thinking, like, why are you doing this video to show the devastation that has gone on? And no one's allowed in there at the moment. You see, it's all construction truck. We've got this pass here at the minute that allows us in here because we've got a development in here, but nobody is allowed in here unless you're a resident of one of these homes. But there is some still standing. But the reason why I want to show you this video is kind of what the rebirth is going to look like, because in my opinion, this will be the best town in the whole of the United States, because as you can see, everything is gone. Now, what's the time frame? They're saying debris removal will be done by the end of the year. I don't know, although I have to say, every time I come in here, more is cleaned up. So maybe it will be, but I would be looking at this personally, and I have no figures to back this up whatsoever. I think it will all be finished probably within 10 years. Now, that might seem a long way. Some people have said, no, it'd be 5, and I do agree. 5, we will see some huge improvements here, but I don't think we'll be completely finished. But we'll see. So I'm on Sunset, as I say. We're seeing a bit more traffic in here, so I think even more is happening because I'm seeing a lot more. But you see some of these homes, I'll pull down the window here as well so you can see a bit better. There is nothing that's happened so far. There is nothing here. There are no banks, there are no gas stations, like there's one standing. But we would take the left into here, and coming up on the right, you will see what was Corpus Christi and the church. This was our school. And you're going to kind of see now, I would call this school zone, really, of what devastation is. A lot being cleared over next to me. These were all homes in here. And it's just so sad. So within my kids' school, in my boys' class, 23 out of 25 lost their homes. All these homes on this flat bit of land, which never should have burnt. We're not on the hillside here. These should never, ever have burnt, have all gone. And you'll see these are coming down to the bluff areas down here, where it is the more expensive area of the Palisades. I felt Palisades is a great community. Grocery stores, we're just about to pull next to, I think this was Ralph's or Gelson's or here. And you see the food trucks for the workers at the minute, but this is the heart of the town. So you're gonna say, why is this still standing? So Chase Bank on the corner over here is completely gone, but this area you'll see is intact. The reason is Caruso, who owns this village centre where the shops are, he had a private fire brigade and he actually sprayed this with a fire retardant paint. So he managed to save the centre of the Palisades. Bank next to us, but you're going to see, so that the main area is actually still standing, which is nice. But you're going to get, in the addition of this, which was always sort of the big draw for the Palisades, was this village centre here. You've got Lululemon, you've got Erewhon, you had Baldy on the corner over here. This beautiful building, which was, I think it was the first building ever in the Palisades, was Starbucks. And Starbucks, you had an Italian restaurant, and then you had Bank of America next door to it. So they are all gone. You had a dance studio, a gymnastics club, the gas station, pizza places, yacht frozen yogurt, a couple of restaurants all dotted behind this, and then sort of mum and pop shops as well. So all of this whole area is going to be new. So you've got the main bit there that is still standing, but then out here, school zone I call it, grocery store zone, the hub of the community really is all going to be new. Now that can only be good if you're a developer, if you're thinking of developing, or you're thinking of moving here. So there's lots of ways to look at the Palisades. Like obviously the first way is, my gosh, I can't believe the devastation that is brought. And I've been in and out here sort of daily really, because I've got a listing here. But you are seeing things moving along. Like you'll see, it's so weird that you can, like the one grocery store on this side is still standing. This one has completely gone. Here there are pockets that are still standing, which means you can get back to a normal life. You'll see this street, bottom of this street, which is even crazier because the top of the street is not affected where the fire started, but the bottom of the street, which should never have burned, is the place that's taken the hit. So as we come round, we've got a bit of workmen here, but all these plots are gone. But what you have to sort of picture, and it's hard to picture and look past the devastation, but all of this will be new. So I think over time you'll see a house here on the right, which is an older home that did survive. Things like this will then become development opportunities as well, because ultimately they are going to have a house that is going to be so old compared to the rest of the street that it's going to affect their value of that house, which it probably didn't before. But now when all of these are new, it is going to affect it. So it's a kind of a bit of a wait and see project in the Palisades of where our price is going to go to. Initially, I think the people who get in early are going to be better, but I think what you're going to get here is actually a lot of people that are not developers. You're going to get a lot of end users like myself, like me and my wife. We've always wanted to live in the Palisades. Now we haven't, because the land size has never been that big. On the left here is my daughter's school, Mini, and behind this green fence. Now, not all of their school perished, which was lovely, but you'll see now as we go, we've now getting back to structures that are here, homes that are here, not the widespread devastation that we saw when you first come in. You'll see the mountainside as we come round here, how burnt and scorched it was. And left here, just on this Belarusian Vista, is a gated little community, only a few houses in there. The actor Chris Pratt lives in there, and all these homes survived. But what you'll see up here, and I didn't point out when we were down on the flats. Down the flats, they had all the telephone poles above ground. So up here in the 60s, when they built all this, they put them all under the ground, which is unlike most of LA, to be honest with you. So you won't see any telephone wires up here. But we're going to turn into Charmel. We might just get a glimpse. Oh no, we are going to get the ocean today, which is great. It's a little bit. So this is Charmel. This is where the listing is. As you'll see the one to the right of us, how close it come to that with the scorched trees. And there is homes missing on this street. Luckily enough, like the one on the left, this was just being built. Look, that never got touched. There's one here. But there, as I say, around 10% of this street was touched, not 90% like other homes. And we're going to pull up at the listing here, and I'm going to walk you through this listing and why I think this is a great investment / home to live in. So welcome to 16705 Charmel. We are in the heart of the Palisades. As you'll see, and as I mentioned on the longer video of the Palisades tour, this is a home that is still standing. So this was a development project that was undertaken just before the fires hit. I'm going to explain everything, so come inside with me. I want to show you and why I think this is a Sorry, I just nearly tripped over there. So here we've got, the structure is standing, and I want to bring you in to show you what it is, because basically this is a remodel with an addition, and the addition will happen out here, but I'll come back to that because I want to really give you a sense of what we're looking at. Because you're probably thinking, Sam, you've gone mad, why are you showing me a home that's clearly down to the studs? It's not, it doesn't look pretty, and it's not the most exciting video, but it is if you're an investor. If you're thinking, well, actually, this is a great idea. Now, what is amazing about this? So let me come over to, here's all our plans. This home is 3 months. We are on April the 3rd. We are about 2 to 3 months away from getting RTI plans for this project. At the moment, the current square footage is around 3,000 square feet. We've submitted plans, which are here, to make this at 4,350 square feet. So there will be an addition, the addition will gain you an extra bedroom. So at the moment it's 4 bedroom, we're gonna make it 5 bedroom, and the bedroom layouts will slightly change. Why do I think this home's a good idea? Firstly, 3 months out from RTI plans, then you're around 14 months to fully complete. So you could be one of the first homes out on the Palisades. So also, you're in a street that is not going to be bogged down with huge construction, where you'll be in other streets where it's going to be a problem to park all the trucks, all the workers, because there's 100% of homes missing. This is not, there's only 10% homes are missing. This is what you won't take away, and what a lot of homes don't get in the Palisades. Come out here, and I've caught this on a good day because the views. So you have got full ocean views. I'm so glad we got it today. We've still got a little bit of mist up here, and then you look out across the whole of Palisades, Santa Monica. You can see the Santa Monica Pier just over there. You can see Century City, you can see Brentwood, and obviously all these hills. And obviously, what's nice here is you've actually got a neighbour who has remodeled their home in the last couple of years, and it's a pretty home to look at. What's great up here, there is an ordinance in place, so you can never build these homes two stories, so you can't knock that one down, etc., and build a bigger one and lose your view. So you've got all of this ocean to look at. Now, I want to show you how close it did come to this home. So just down here, so if you see the trees at the back, it did hit here, obviously, and then obviously you can tell the way the wind was blowing, it went completely over this house, and sadly got the neighbour there, which then that's going to be a new home as well, but that one is going to take longer to build than this because the structure, the foundations are all in this. So what is the project? This is what we're going to look like. So beautiful, and we've got plans here, and I'm going to walk you around after, but you'll see what they're kind of thinking of. There's the view of the ocean. This is the living room. This will be out the front, and when I take you through, this is the kitchen, big open plan kitchen, and you'll see the views from the bedroom, which is just behind us. So this rock will move. The rock is kind of sitting right here at the moment, and this will all become glass, so this will all open out. What's great about fascias in the US is because they're all wood built, you can take the fascia off of anything and make it look like what you want. So this is how they can get this so easily. So new pool will come in here, and I think it will come up to about here. I think this is the line of the pool. So it's going to be a big, long rectangle lap pool in here. So then come in with me, and I want to give you an idea of how this is going to look when it's finished. Wall will come down here at the back. That will be a kitchen at the back. This then will be all your living area. This wall will come down. And then this wall here will completely open up. And at the moment behind here is a garage. That will be removed. And so you will have this huge L living space. This will be a huge living space. With a kitchen there, you'll have got a bedroom off the back here. Come through, because I want to show you where the primary bedroom is currently. So we've got bedrooms here at the moment. Now, primary bedroom, but I'm kind of emphasizing this of how easy this is to do for a developer, and you'll see why it's only going to take 14 months. So with the new plans, this will all become glass. This will come down. This will be now a bigger primary bedroom. a closet will go in over in the corner. Then you've got your bathroom behind the bed here, and then another closet here. So currently we've got it with one closet, one bathroom, and this is another bedroom. But we can remove a bedroom to gain a bigger, because we're going to add 2 bedrooms on the outside, which I'll show you now. So then you'll have another bedroom here, and I'll just sort of give you the floor plan. So this is how we're faced in a minute. This is that bedroom where I was just in. Closet, bathroom there. Bedroom will just be off to the left here. And then the extension or the addition will come out here. So as I said, that wall which will be removed, which is the garage, which is here, this will become, I'm going to show you actually what it looks like, so it's going to look gorgeous when it's done. This will be, so this is the front door as we see it right now. To the left of me is the garage. So this will become glass out here, because you'll get in, you have the sun more on that side, and then it comes over us. And then here, where this grass area is, it will build out to around here where I am now, and you will have 2 bedrooms in here. So then you'll have this lovely entranceway in here. Then you'll say to me, well, where's the garage going? Well, the garage will come straight under here where we are. So you're driving, at the moment you drive up here, but it'll come under here and have 2-car garage under there. So price-wise, why do I think this is a good deal? The owner purchased this home. We're selling it for 3.8 million. The owner purchased this home in October of last year for 4.35. The backup offer on it was at 5 million, which was another developer as well. So 2 developers saw it a good value at that. Now I think the people with the 5 million, I know the homes they build bigger homes. They would have probably excavated and gone further and made the square footage even bigger. But so why does a developer want to lose money? Now, he doesn't. Unfortunately, him and his partner, they both lost their homes in the fire. And unfortunately, the money it's going to cost to get their homes and other projects they're doing, they haven't got the money available to do this one as well. So it's very sad for them. But great news that they want to be involved to carry the project on. So what they will do is they'll sell this for a loss if they'll continue on with the building process. And to be honest with you, if it was me buying this, I would want them to go and carry on this process, because I love their vision for it. They're very modern, say glass walls, utilising the view here, which this home currently doesn't. So they'll earn their money back through construction. How much do they think construction will be? Around $700 a square foot, which is actually very reasonable. So they're actually even passing on their discounts on that as well. So I think there's a really, really amazing opportunity to you buy this for 3.8, around 3.3 million to have this constructed. So you've been about 6.8. I think the out price at this, being conservative, that's without really focusing on this is probably going to be the most wanted to live in area in the whole of the US. I think you're probably looking at about 8.6 if you wanted to sell it. But what's great here as well, because it's done in 14 months, if you're an investor, for example, you could rent this home out and be one of the first out. And then concentrate on selling it down the line. If you wanted to be back in here because your kids go to school, you want to be back in the Palisades quick, you can be one of the first. It will be one of the first homes available in the whole of the Palisades because the structure hasn't gone. So that's where it is. I'll just take you through one last time so you can see these gorgeous views, and we couldn't pick a better day, and you can probably see why so many people chose to live in the Palisades. And you'll see even next door, the home, an older home, is still standing. So again, put these down. I think this, having views, you're never ever, no view property ever loses money, in my opinion. So you're always going to have views. You're going to have a new house and views. Now there is 2 projects here that I didn't go through the other one. There's a more simpler project to actually put this house back, not get the additional square footage. So keeping it at 3,000 square feet, the bedrooms would stay the same size, but you would still get that modern look, the new pools, everything like that. And that would be a little bit cheaper. You'd probably look around 2 million to complete that. So you'd be in, but you just wouldn't be out at more money because you haven't utilised the space as much. But there is definitely opportunities. If that is something you are interested in, you should contact me. Different kind of video, and it was a bit morbid, I think, to show you the Palisades, but I I wanted to show you it so you can understand how great this place is actually going to be. I'm Sam Palmer. Please click on the channel, subscribe to it, because we'll be bringing you so many different things throughout my journey within real estate. I get deals like this, which are a little bit, I never thought I'd be selling a home in a disaster zone, but we also sell $50 million homes, some of the best homes in the whole world. So we'll be showing you sort of the behind scenes of what I do and some of the great homes I get to see. So thank you all for joining me.